Hello, my name is Hunter DeCyver, and this is Bama Central's Just a Minute. We have now surpassed the first quarter of the NFL regular season as Week 5 is fast approaching. Now, Alabama has, for the 8th straight season, lead the league with the most products in the NFL, and several of them have made an early case for Pro Bowl recognition, and even a couple of them are headed towards All-Pro level. Now, that said, there seems to be one clear-cut former Alabama player on both sides of the ball who has been more dominant than the rest. Interestingly enough, both of these players that I'm about to name changed teams this offseason, which shows that sometimes a change of scenery is all that's needed to shine. So let's start off with the offensive MVP. We're going to go with Baltimore Ravens running back Derrick Henry. Now, the change of scenery statement that I just said is a bit contradictory for Derrick Henry, as he's dominated the NFL for the last 8 seasons, holding 2 rushing titles, and is one of 8 players to ever rush for 2,000 yards in a season. In 2020, he was named the AP Offensive Player of the Year. While the 30-year-old has shown little to no signs of slowing down yet in his career, Henry commanded a bigger paycheck than the Tennessee Titans were willing to give him after 8 top-tier seasons, and he decided to test free agency, where in March, the Baltimore Ravens decided to pick him up for a smaller deal, which he gracefully accepted. And through the first 4 games of the season, it appears that deal has certainly been worth it, as the 2015 Heisman Trophy winner leads the league in rushing yards with 480 and rushing touchdowns with 5. Also, his 120 rushing yards per game is the best average in the league, and the 87-yard house call on Baltimore's first play of Sunday Night Football against the Buffalo Bills is the longest run of the season. Henry's 209 all-purpose yards and 2 total touchdowns against Buffalo earned him the AFC Offensive Player of the Week award on Wednesday. So offensive MVP, we're going to go with Derrick Henry there. Now the defensive MVP. For weeks 1 through 4, this one's a bit different in terms of where he's been for the past couple of years in terms of his status at his position and the league itself. So we're going to go with Green Bay Packers safety Xavier McKinney. After spending his first 4 seasons with the New York Giants, safety Xavier McKinney signed with the Green Bay Packers earlier this offseason. Throughout his tenure in New York, McKinney was above average at the position among the rest of the league, but wasn't exactly too close to Pro Bowl recognition. But through 4 games in Green Bay, he has truly broken out as he leads the entire league in interceptions with 4, hauling in 1 each week. There are 19 teams as a whole who are either tied with or have fewer takeaways, not just interceptions, than the 26-year-old alone. That's truly incredible. Additionally, McKinney's 4 pass breakups are tied with 17 other players, including Crimson Tide product and Baltimore Ravens cornerback Marlon Humphrey for the 9th most in the NFL. It is also worth mentioning that the leader in this category is former Alabama standout and Detroit Lions safety Brian Branch, who has 7 pass breakups despite missing 1 game. So, that's about it. Offensive MVP for Alabama in the NFL weeks 1 through 4 is Derrick Henry. Defensive MVP is Xavier McKinney. Thank you for listening. This has been Just a Minute.